Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Moxie Monday on Monday, May 6th, 2024. We're going to be talking about the MoveMeter today, which is a wonderful marketing campaign brought to us from the brand. It basically compares two different zip codes and gives it a move score. So it can let consumers know if they're thinking about moving to a new area, what that might mean for them personally for their lifestyles. And the brand has brought it to us so that we can incorporate it into our own personal agent websites, along with the fact that it is on our brokerage websites as well. So it can be a really good lead generation tool for agents to make sure that they put them on their pages, but they do need to actually go in and set it up on their Moxie website. So we're going to show you how to do that this morning. So you should be seeing my screen, and we all know how to get to Moxie, right? We have to go to mycbdesk.com first, and then we want to find wherever our tile is that says Moxie Works. And once we click on that, it'll launch us into our Moxie Works platform. And we know we have lots of menu options. We have our menu bar at the top, we have our menu bar to the left, and we have our menu bar in the upper right underneath our headshot. So in this particular instance, we're going to use the menu bar at the top, and we're going to click on My Website. This will launch your website admin tool. This is a WordPress website admin tool. So this does launch into a separate tab, as you can see. It's specific to the agent's websites. And this is also how we maintain our brokerage websites as well. But of course, you'll always know where you're at if it says office, firm, or agent. So for our agents, you'll see at the top, it says agent website admin tool. So in order to add the MoveMeter to your personal websites, you do need to go into site pages. So over to the left, site pages, and you can either launch into all pages or you can simply click add new right here. So to launch into our site pages, just to give you a look, this is what our site pages are. So anything that you've added will be on here, or all of our standard pages that come to you when you first sign on and you have your website set up. We do have certain pages that come over as a template. So it is very much a plug and play. You will have a website fully functionable from the time that you get onboarded, but you have a lot of customization options as well. And adding the MoveMeter is one of them. So once you get into your site pages, again, that's the menu option to the left, you want to click add new. Now there's some additional options in here, as you can see, including our great testimonial tree widget as well. But we are going to stick with a custom page because we need to pull in the template that the brand has created for us for the MoveMeter. So custom page and submit. Now that's going to take a moment to load. And this can be a little overwhelming. It can seem like a lot of content, but there's just one thing that you have to do on this page before you want to launch the builder, and that's give it a page title. So you can keep it as simple as naming it MoveMeter if you want. You can name it anything you want. The consumer will see that. It'll be the plug at the end of your URL, plus it'll be the page title. So you do want to name it something consumer friendly because it will be viewed by them. And so you want to make it sure it means something that makes sense to them, right? So MoveMeter is simple enough. And then from here, you want to click on Builder. It's a little bit grayed out. It's kind of hard to see. So if you click on Builder right here, oh, first I need to save my draft. So name it and then save draft, and that will let you know that you have to do something else. And then it will launch into the page builder. So this is our page builder here. This menu automatically will pop up if you lose it, if you click off and it goes away. It's found right here under that plus. So plus, and then you have a lot of different options. What we're going to do is go right into templates, and then we're going to drop this down, and you can see you have a lot of options here. What we're going to talk about, which is the MoveMeter created for us, is brand templates, because it's brought to us from the Coldwell Banker brand. So click on brand templates, and you'll see there's a lot of different options in here. If you're a manager on the call, there's great recruiting templates as well. You'll see things like Spanish pages, which is amazing for our bilingual consumers. And then you'll see there's different ways that you can add the MoveMeter. If you don't know what it looks like, you can just add it. You can always delete it. It doesn't have to be the one you publish. So if you're just kind of interested in what that template looks like, simply click on it. It'll populate into your page and you can see which one that you want to choose. So if you don't like it, you just would start over, delete that one and start over. So you'll see there's a lot of things like buying a home. There's alternate home pages as well in here. So a lot of different options that the brand has brought. You can see if you scroll, just so many different options that you can add. There's great templates for the St. Jude collaboration that we have with them as well. There's some new construction pages, lots of different options. And you'll see there's different ways that you can add the MoveMeter as well. And it's all personal preference, right? It's how you want the look and feel of your page to look. So to keep it simple, we're gonna go to template, MoveMeter 1, and when you click on it, you'll see it's working there. So you just simply click on that and it's gonna pull in. Now it loads a little funky. The actual MoveMeter itself doesn't load in your preview, but I'll show you here in a minute, it actually does pull in. So there's only one other additional step you have to do here, and that's to scroll down and right here in pink, insert contact form here. If you just simply click publish right now, that would show up on your live page. Obviously, we don't want that on our live page. So it's just giving you that placeholder to remind you to add your contact form. So we want to go ahead and delete that. Yep, sure do. And then we're going to go back to that plus, like how we got to our template. But for now, we're going to go to modules. We're going to drop this down and we're going to go to widgets because the contact me is a widget. So when you click on widgets, you'll see right here, contact me module. Go ahead and click that and drop and drag it down to the bottom. Click save. And then it's loading. So it'll come in here in a second. And then there's your contact page, your contact widget. So if this is on your live consumer website, a consumer does a MoveMeter, they want to learn more, they fill out this form, it goes to you as the agent from your webpage. It goes in your Moxie Engage and you get a notification that you have a new lead. So you do want to make sure that you add in that contact me form. Again, that's the plus symbol, modules, drop that down to widgets, and then it's right here, contact me module. And now we're done. Two things. You pulled in the MoveMeter template, you pulled over the contact me widget. So now when you click done, it's going to give you these options. If you're not quite ready, if you want to look at it first, you may click save draft. It saves all your work and you can always go back and publish. Or if you're ready to go and you want it to be live on your website right now, you click publish. It does say it's saved. And so it's going to have that widget be there now. So now that it's a live published site, you'll see that that MoveMeter got pulled in. So now if you want to put a zip code in, oops, I didn't wait to select it. So if the consumer is checking this out, they want to compare Traverse City, maybe they want to compare it to Petoskey. So whether they're putting in a zip code or the name, they can click calculate. And then that's going to give them information. Now, of course, there's always fine print, right? So if you're wanting to know more about where they get this information, feel free to read that fine print. It's going to explain to them. And then if the consumer wants to know more, obviously the call to action button is here, or they can fill out this form and it will go automatically over to the agent's Engage. Now let's take a step back to our site pages and see where that put it. So you'll see here at the top, I'm still in my admin tool. I'm just happen to be on my live page that I just created. So if we want to go back to admin home, it's going to launch us right back to here, which we saw when we first started this process. And we want to go back to site pages. So now when you scroll down into your list of site pages, you'll see that last page we just created is going to be put at the very bottom. So when you're in your live site, so this is my live site, and you go to more, you'll see it's right there at the bottom because this list of our additional tabs, our additional menus correlates with the list here. So if you want to move that up, if you want that to be more apparent on your page, or you want it in a different location, you just click on it and you can drop and drag that wherever you may want to go. Once you've done that, you do need to click publish in the lower right corner. And now when we go back to our page and refresh it, you'll see that it was automatically moved right to the top. So those are live time changes. As long as you click publish, they happen almost immediately on your live site. Now, when you click on MoveMeter, you'll see that that's going to load with the template that was brought over from the brand, and we simply added our contact me form. So I'll go ahead and check for questions, and then I'll run through it one more time. So if you have any questions, feel free to type them in the chat box. But we did start this with Desk, of course, and we clicked on MoxiWorks. Once we were in Moxie, we clicked on My Website, and that brought us over here. Oops, I wanted to click on Home. That brought us over here to our Agent Website Admin tool. From here over to the left, we went to Site Pages. And then when we let that load, we went to the top and clicked Add New. This is a custom page. Even though we are pulling in a template, it is considered a custom page. Click Submit. That's what pulls up this form here. We do need to give it a title. So I'm just going to do MoveMeter 1 just because we're testing this. And then we need to click Save Draft. But if you forget, it's going to remind you. And then from there, you click on Builder. and then we want to launch the builder. So that's going to open up. Again, it's a blank slate here. So we do have our list here. We have to go to templates first. It's not a module first. Templates first. Drop that down to brand templates. Keep in mind, lots of different content in here. So much different content that you don't have to spend time creating. You simply add it in as the template. We're going to scroll down to MoveMeter. We'll just do MoveMeter 2 this time. Click on it. It automatically populates. Keep in mind, it doesn't look right on the front end. It doesn't quite pull that in until your site is live. When you scroll down, you'll see the verbiage here. You can edit this as well. You can leave the template alone, or you can actually edit it if you want. But make sure you keep in mind, if it's got that pink Pepto-Bismol colored text, you want to delete that. Go back into your plus sign. This time it's going to be a module, and it's going to be a widget. And then the contact me form, whoops, drop and drag that over. That's going to go ahead and put in this. And again, this is a widget. You do have options. So make sure that you know that that menu bar pops up. So you have some options based on how you want to see this done. Or if you want to just go with the standard template, click save. From here, you want to click done. And then again, if you want to go back, you want to play around with it a little more, you're not ready to publish it, you can save as draft, or you can click on publish. This will then go to your live website. And then when you go back into, and there's that MoveMeter, when you go back to your roster, I'm sorry, I went back one too many. Again, keep in mind your menu bar is at the top. If you want to go back to your admin home, we can go back to site pages. And that's going to put it there at the very bottom. There's that MoveMeter 1, the new one I just created the second time around. The original one is still at the top because I dropped and dragged it to the top. Furthermore, in this site, you can hide pages if you don't want the consumer to see them on your site, or you can also delete them. So in this case, I'm going to delete this. It's my second one. I created 2. Go ahead and delete. It confirms. And then that is gone. It will tell you page deleted. In this particular case, you don't have to click publish because it was already deleted and changed for you. If you're dropping and dragging some of your menu options around to reorganize them, you do want to click publish. That will make those changes live and ready to go for your consumers. That is the content I wanted to share with you today. Again, we've added the MoveMeter to all of our brokerages websites, CB Great Lakes, CB Schmidt, Ohio, CB Paradise, so on and so forth. And this is the opportunity for our agents to be able to load it to their own pages. So then they can do some lead generation behind that. Maybe they're posting it to social media. Maybe they have it in their email signature. Hey, where do you want to live? You know, check it out on our MoveMeter if it's a good move for you. So different options that once it's added to the website, our agents can then further market themselves for lead generation. So thank you for joining me today. As always, head over to schmidtvideoclassroom.com. Visit our Moxie Monday playlist for more tips and tricks on using our amazing Moxie platform. Thanks, everyone. Have a great week. Bye now.